Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and type your bits. Thanks again for being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone. I have things from posters to collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now,
Psych! How you guys doing? I hit the wrong button, sorry. All right, let me mirror myself properly here. Excuse me. Welcome, everyone. And bam. All right, so hello. We've got no clue on how many are here, but we've got Richard Klebe. Richard, thank you for always recommending the phone being plugged in. I really appreciate that. Every little bit of help, every little bit of input and help does me good. So thank you very much. Rob, come on now. Do you just have to bring that up? So I expect papers in the mail tomorrow from him. All right. So hello, everyone. We got Chris, Richard, Rob, Speedy, Cynthia, the usual suspects. Greg, Shoemaker, welcome. I just seen your comment, and hopefully that helps. Welcome, and hope you have fun. Paul Scheib, Rob Crespo, Tina Ziegler, and let me see. I think that's it, but you guys are in the chat. This guy is behind the scenes.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, man, you've been busy, haven't you? You're popular now, man. I got people asking me questions about you. Like, people are coming to Haven talking about Peter Criss auctions. I'm like, dude, that's your wrong place. So you're very well known, man.
Well, I mean, me and you'll talk a little bit later. There were I may need some help just to keep up with some things, and me and me and you will talk. So,
Your
all
auction
right.
got a little crazy, man. It was there was a lot going on. There was a lot going
Yeah,
on there.
there's a lot of conversation going on, but that's what it's all about, is to have fun. So if there's two people, four eyes, two mouths, whatever, to kind of tag team if necessary, then that's what we'll have to do. So I know, who knows if it can be more watching this coming Friday, because I'll be showing a few things that are up for. Just don't forget the KFB auctions page. If you're not a member, go join the KFB auctions page, because there is a toy guitar, there is a stage played batter drum signed by Peter Criss, a sleeping bag, and a drum stool.
Yeah.
And I kind of believe that it is from Symphony to World Domination, somewhere in there, or all the above. So it is a newer one, and I did talk to Peter, and they have three more, but it's not in that good a condition. So we're thinking that it's possible, very possible, that it's that one. So, but there's no proof or anything. Nothing was written on it or anything like that. But for the condition that's in, and those being the latter part of the tours and everything that he did, we're thinking that's probably it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. Joe, you're the guest tonight, and we'll go ahead and let you get started. Then I got some little things, I got a few big things, and things in between.
Well, just so everybody knows, I've seen some discussion about that stool. Those guys don't keep track. They don't say this is from this. They don't care. When you're in that position, they don't think, oh, this is my stool from. People said, how does Peter Criss not know? They just don't keep track. I mean, it's amazing if you ever talk to Gene or Paul how little they know about what you think they would know. They don't have a clue. They don't care. They said it's like when you go to work. When you go to work, you don't care what you use. It's the same thing for them.
I don't care what work boots I wore a year ago.
Very, very common. So for them to say, I'm not sure if where it was used, to us, it's like, oh my God. But to them, it's just normal stuff. And hello to everybody saying hello to me. I saw that call. I think I was asleep. I don't know what I was doing, but maybe some other time. I appreciate somebody talking to me. I was really bored this weekend, but yeah, I'm doing a lot of clearance stuff tonight. I'm going to try and get rid of some stuff just like Kenny is. So let me grab some stuff here.
Oh, are you talking about the 2 a.m. phone call?
Yes.
Yes, the one I left because I got a sleeping wife, and I decided to go to bed a little early that night, and it's kept ringing and dinging, and I said, nope. I said,
your phone
you guys ain't put me in the doghouse. I mean, usually, call it a decent hour. Come on, people.
I'm sure they had some cocktails. When you have cocktails, Kenny, it's a decent hour.
But we didn't have any in our hands, so there's no benefit to us, right?
Kenny, you set your clocks fast. Don't forget. For me, I'm an hour behind you, and they might be on the West Coast.
Yeah, but it's still 1 o'clock.
For you, it might
No,
be 11.
They are on the West Coast.
It might be 11 o'clock for them. And, I get friendly sometimes, so.
Okay, well.
It turned into a big friend call.
I'm just saying why I left. That's all. It turned into a friend call of like 10 people. Okay, out of how many was in the group? Because I saw like a whole slew of names. And I'm curious to see who got in it, but no, I was
it started with cocktails, and they were on for 3 hours. Probably a good thing I wasn't on there, to be honest.
No, I was sleep bound and everything. So
I would have started babbling.
Not for me.
All right, let's get these up here. Eric Singer Monster Tour 2013 sticks, $40, one pair. I grabbed a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to start it cheap, and we're just going to see what happens. So $40. These are brand new, unused. Monster 2013, $40. Let's do, I'm just going to grab in the box. Let's do, let me open this thing up.
West Coast, baby.
West Coast, baby.
West Side Indie, baby.
Tommy Thayer, white, what was this, White Lightning? This thing's unused, signed by Tommy, and we'll have a couple guitar picks in it. $75. Signed, if I can hold it right. So guitar, $75.
It won't come out in bubble wrap there, buddy?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
It won't hurt it. That way they can see how nice it is.
Oh, these things are gorgeous. It's still got the tuning pegs on them break really easily. That's why
definitely want to leave that on.
You got to be careful taking that off too, because you can take that off and break them.
Yep.
So there it is. These were signed by Tommy. This is brand new. Was this the last one they sold, Kenny? What was the one they sold?
I'm pretty sure that was the last guitar that
that the
Tommy
last one?
did. Well, no, I take that back. I think Electric Blue was the last one. Electric Blue was his last one that he did. Pretty sure. It was a Spaceman, then the White Lightning, and then the White Lightning Explorer, and then the Electric Blue.
I don't have an Ace signed unplugged vinyl. I had a couple and sold them. I'll do a couple Ace vinyls here though. And then
Vinyl.
vinyl, I'm sorry.
It's all right. How are those deers by your house? He's ignoring me.
I'm not ignoring you. Did I say deers one time?
No, it's just when you say vinyls, it's like saying deers or mooses.
It should be meese, shouldn't it?
It should, to be honest.
Moose, geese.
Yep. The English language is a very funny thing, isn't it?
This is an Eric Singer owned shirt. It is a size large from the first Kiss cruise. I'll do this for $35. What the hell? Shirt
$35. That's best enough.
I'm just, yeah, we're getting rid of stuff tonight. I've had this stuff too long. Size large?
That's a joke.
I know what you're talking about.
I know. He is giving me a hard time, but it's all in good fun.
Why would he give you a hard time?
Oh, because I'm not wording it like reserve. It's like using everyday language. I just said things differently. The name of my business is Quality Brick Masonry when I had my own business. It was KWALLITY for quality. That is not your normal way of saying quality, but it's a play on words. It had my initials in it. Still sounds like quality. It's got the word wall in it for brick wall. It was a thing. So, and plus the name wasn't taken. So
That's the most important thing.
yeah.
We're still
All
doing half off at Kiss Pick Haven. KissPickHaven.com. All guitar picks up to 2025 or half off. Make your cart, and at checkout it'll be half off. Everything is shipped as of today. I've shipped a lot of picks, and we're selling out of a few picks. Believe it or not, I think I took 4 off today. So we're selling out of picks here and there. People think we have an unlimited stock, and we definitely don't. So I have to end that sale pretty soon, the next few days, but 50% off. It's still going. So
Awesome.
it's not a lot of picks.
All right. So I'm going to do some cards here, and I'm going to start these off. Let's do, I'm going to do $75 on these to start. These are pretty cool, but there's actually some duplicate. I'm pretty sure there's duplicates. They're dynamite cards. Hang on one second. I think there's a mixture in here. All right, so I'll tell you what. We'll start them off at what you guys want to. So let's do a dollar start. But I want to show them real quick, and this will be my only item for this round. So $1 start on all these cards, and that is a current era thing. It looks like multiple eras in there and some artwork. These are all carded individually or protected individually. So there's the back side of them, and this one's pretty thick for some reason because there's 2 together. There we go. So some comic book ones. I think that was the same one. Yes, that's probably where they were stuck together. So, but $1 start on the cards. That's like a puzzle piece, another puzzle piece. So there's puzzle cards in there as well. There's cards with 2 things. That's the puzzle, I guess. And there's the other side there. Puzzle. So there's 9 puzzles that were in this set at one point. So I know I don't have all the puzzle though. So I guess, are these just puzzle cards?
Which one of the dynamite? Which one are those, Kenny? When did those come out?
No, I have no clue. I don't know much about the dynamite cards.
Yeah, I used to.
I know there's 360 and the on tour cards and the alive cards. The cornerstone. I don't know much about the dynamite cards.
I remember them. I just don't really remember when they came out.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. A lot of them here. So, yeah, there's many duplicates. So $1 start. a lot of duplicates. So that's a pretty cool one. The brick wall behind it. Yeah, a lot of duplicates that you can share with friends. I want to say there's probably there's probably only 15 cards, but the rest are duplicates. I don't know where I got these.
Yeah, how many are there total, Kenny? Do you know?
Not right offhand.
What do you think?
Hang on, I don't, because there's so many that are together. But
October.
we'll give it a quick count. But I'm going to guess without counting. I'm going to guess about 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So there's 34 of them, and they're all in their individual sleeve things. So $1 start on them, whatever they go for. But there is the stack. And I want to go ahead and throw these in with them. I know these are all individual cards because they're sealed. So the preview set. So I'm going to put all them together, and I'm just going to put a rubber band because they are all within their sleeves, so they ain't going to hurt the cards at all.
The preview set was the very first Cornerstone set. It came out before Series 1. It was like the preview set. How did you get that though? I don't remember how we got that.
You know, I have no clue. I've had several over the years, so I really don't know when they come out. I didn't get them when they started coming out, to be honest.
I don't remember how you got that. But
The
that's
cards
the only
weren't
set
big
like that.
fan.
Yeah, that wasn't released in 10 different ways like the normal sets were. Gold, silver, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I've got them all. I've got the gold, silver, red.
But I'm saying the preview set, there's no variations. It's just that one. And they were wrapped like that.
Yeah, yep. They were sealed. So we're at 28 on the cards. Joe, go ahead, buddy. Let me get you large here. And since I took so much time on the first one, we are moving.
I want to get rid of this. $5. Fuck it, $5. Still sealed. It might be a chase.
Language.
Sorry. Here, I'll do a single can for $5, or I'll do a case of 6. A sealed case of 6, which for sure will have a chase in it, for $50. So you can do the case for 50. There's 6 of those in here, or whatever I said for this one. This might be a chase. This might not. So let's do that. I'll do a more expensive item. These are almost $300 on Kiss Haven. I'll do one tonight for $220. This is the cassette box set. This is signed by Ace. This is a very cool piece. This came out, who does it? Whatever his record company is now. So it is the box set. I will open it up and show it off. We only opened it to have it signed. It Velcros. Here's the Velcro. It's got all the cassettes. They're sealed. Origins 2, Spaceman, Space Invader, and Anomaly. And then the one on top is guitar picks. If I could get it out. You can hear the guitar picks in there. Guys, I've only got one Paul. If you guys want to bid on it, that's fine. They usually go for $15.
Yeah, I see Eric Woolen is on that. So
he bid twice. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So this is a great.
He's using Roman numerals.
That's fine. This will come with a COA from Kiss Haven, and it is signed by Ace.
All right. Speedy's trying to bid on gods. Good luck with that. He probably means cods. Get it, cods? All right, so Speedy's at 30 on the cards. Going once for Speedy at 5. We'll give it one more minute here on the cards, and I'll show him one more time. And there you go. So get all those cards plus the preview set that is still sealed in the package, all yours, Speedy, for 30, unless there is a 31 within the next 45 seconds. So let's go ahead and get to another set of cards. I'm in the process of looking for some cards for a friend that she is wondering if I got the set. So if I do, then I got to get with her. But here's all the cards. So there's from Kiss Exposed,
Uh-huh.
and these have like different stats on the back, and home video release May 18th, and there's Unplugged, Crazy Nights, and just a bunch of random shots. So different eras, the full band. Um, I don't think there's any modern era in here that I've seen. There's like Revenge and Unplugged and stuff like that. So for these cards, I'm going to start these off at $50 for all these cards. I mean, there's not as many as the others, but well, there probably is, but just not in their protectors. I don't want to sit here and count every deck, but I will show the decks real quick. And again, $50 for these cards. So just put C50 because the other ones are at 32 right now. C50 for those. We're at, is there a 33? If not, we're going to call them by the time I'm done, unless someone else is still bidding, I guess. So Unplugged. And I'm about halfway through, so I'm going to go ahead and get Joe going on his item, his next item, and I'll show him. I'm not sure what he's got to show, but let me make him large, and then I'll show the difference of them while we're getting bids.
I'll do $215 on the Ace box set. Somebody's asking. So let's do a little combo thing. These are samples that were sent to Paul. Let's do the Animalized button set, the 4 buttons, the Animalized bumper sticker, and the press-on nails. 30 bucks for the set of 3. One set is all I have. We can bid it or somebody can claim it. We'll start that at 30 bucks for the 3 of those. So you get the Animalized press-on nails, the Animalized sticker, and the Animalized buttons.
And last Wednesday, I broke down a Creatures of the Night box set. Tomorrow, when I'm by myself, I will break down the Destroyer box set for you guys as well. All right. Dave is in at $250 for the Ace cassette box set.
Perfect. Here, this came from Eric Singer. We got a lot of stuff from Eric Singer. This is signed by Eric. This was Eric's calendar. He opened it and signed it. I'll do this for 85 bucks. So it is an Eric Singer item. It came from Eric. $85. Calendar signed by Eric Singer from Eric Singer. So.
All right. And I want to show the cards on the top of the screen here. $50 is the starting bid on them. Just so you can see them as we're looking for bids. Guy gave rock and roll to you. Photo shoot. Your car. Pretty cool shots.
Oh, never mind, Dave. All right.
Oh, it wasn't a bid?
No.
Okay. Thanks, Dave. Sorry. All right, and we are approaching the end, and that is the end. So $50 for those cards.
Dave, we got it, man.
Thanks, sir. So $50 for the second set of cards that I just put up. And let's do an off the soundboard set of cards. I'll do $20 for those. Off the soundboard Tokyo. And it has the puzzle on the back. These are official release from Kiss Online. So T20, I got all kinds of cards, and I've got tattoos, and yeah, see, I've got these cards, I've got these cards. There is an old picture of Ace. Look at that. Young. Boy, I didn't realize I had so many cards, Joe. My.
I've got a whole bunch of vintage cards I need to go through and figure out something to do with. I've had them for a long time.
Some cool ones.
I like the way they're. If you know anything about baseball cards, like that one you just showed is an 87 tops, and that was an 87 Crazy Nights picture. They had the 84 tops. The 84 were the animalized pictures. It's really cool
Yeah.
the way they do that.
Yeah, I like the way they do the stats and stuff in the back too.
And they do it with
Well,
they do it with the year the baseball cards are from.
Yeah. Like
I'm sure they're
there's
100% not legit, but whatever.
No, these are fan made for sure.
Gotcha.
But some great shots though. These I haven't put up yet. There's Pablo. I like the Crazy Nights ones. So there's a few more there, and then I got all these. I don't know what they are without opening them up. Wow, that's a lot. Let me see what these are, Joe. Maybe you can help me out because they're in a cute little wax envelope. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's got like a number 5 on there in foil sticker. I don't think these are the Holland cards,
Let's see them.
but they're itty bitty. Are they like out of the candy machines back in the day?
I don't know. I mean, I smell them. I mean, do they smell old or do they smell new? You can tell.
I mean, you can tell they're old. That's yellow. Let me see. Trying to find something. Here's something that's white. So if you was to compare the color, you can see how this is so much older looking than the back of that. But yeah, I'll do these 4 here. I don't know what they are. Somebody out there. All right, so the cards are still going because I didn't call them yet. And the first card set is at 35 now from Speedy. All right, so we'll give those 30 more seconds again. No, they're definitely not Don Russ. I mean, look at the scale. Look how little. Right here is a normal size card right next to it. So that's how little they are.
Oh, that Gene Simmons is cool. That's the 1977 tops right there. That's awesome.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and make myself larger. I want to start these off. Let's do $10. $10 for all 4.
What's on the back?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're all like white, like cardboard, like they've been cut out of something, like maybe a box or. I mean, they're cut clean, but it's like they are, but they're probably just regular cards. Kind of like the Holland cards, 722. There's numbers on them, so I don't know what that means. And then, so there's 4 of them, $10 for the 4. And I don't know, are they Holland cards? Because they don't have the borders, the color borders, which are what? Pink, blue. There's like 4 different colors for the borders on the Holland cards. But they're on the lines of Holland cards, so they could be from Holland. Just a different form. So, all right. Are they from Sweden? Okay, so we're at $10 on the 4 cards. From Ralph Venturino. And the other cards, Speedy, 30 seconds is up. Those are yours for 35. Oh, yeah. Let me put them back in this cute envelope, and then let me hand it back over to Joe. It's such a tiny little wax envelope. Nobody on the off the soundboard cards for 20, huh? Didn't see anything, so we're at 15 on the small cards, and let me go and write down Speedy for the other, and go ahead, Joe.
Here, I just found these, Kitty. Oh, some of these aren't even. These are the Holland cards we're talking about. You know, they're like cardboard backs.
Yeah, like regular brown cardboard, right?
Yeah.
Or grayish brown.
And then these are the packs that came in.
Yeah.
Monty, they are. Yeah, Monty.
Yeah, Monty cards from Holland. Yeah.
A whole lot of them, man. I
So
don't
we're
know
at
why.
20 on the 4 little cards, whatever origin they are.
I have a bunch of these packs. I didn't realize I had so many.
I know it, Speedy. I'm sorry. Jeez. He owed me though. I gave him crap. I give him crap all the time on his auction. So
I think people like you to keep moving. Here, how about
but yeah,
this?
because they want to win the item quicker and not be outbid.
This came from Paul Stanley. It's signed by Paul. 215. Hot in the Shade promo poster. Signed by Paul. 215. Completely unhung, brand new. Poster 215. It is signed by Paul Stanley. You can see there, and this did come from Paul. It came from the Kiss warehouse. So 215 on that. Poster 215. I've got 2 of these left. We'll do $5 a piece. These came from Eric Singer, the coffee house cups. Got 2 of them, so $5. First 2 $5, and then we'll go from there. But I've got 2 left. Cup
Now,
5.
did you put your Holland cards up?
No,
No. Okay. I just
no,
want to
those
make
are
sure
still on your
that
Colin cards, I think. Yeah,
I
I don't
just
even
want
know
to make
what
sure that there is no confusion.
those go for a lot of money, man.
Yeah, yeah. Your Holland ones that you showed, yes, they do,
Yeah,
especially the box.
Dean, you want the poster right for 215? I do have those posters unsigned by Paul for like $30. They came from the Kiss warehouse. Paul signed a few. I'll do 2. I've got 2 if anybody else wants one for 215. I got you, Dean. Hope you got my package I sent you.
All right. So Brenda is out on the small cards. Ralph Venturino's at 25, going once. Did he have any other competition? It was just Brenda and Ralph. All right. So congrats on those, Ralph, for 25. Thank you, sir. And let me go and get Joe off of here. Or go ahead, Joe, if you got something already.
Yeah, this came from Eric Singer. This is a promotion of. I'll do this for $25. This is what they would send. I don't know, stuff in. So it's got the Raised Kiss logo on the front. You would open it up. This one's unused. So 25
Yeah.
bucks promo folder. This came from Eric Singer. I got you, Dean. This came from Eric Singer folder, 25 bucks. Very glossy on the front.
Cool. All right, so let me pull out these cards here, and some of these cards I paid pretty good chunk of change for. So, like these, I know that I paid 100 for these. These I do know. So there's all them cards right there, and I'll start them off at 100, and you'll see images like just rare images. Ace Frehley guitar. Look how young he looks. Let me go. Oops, they straight out left my hand. So hang on one second. We're playing 52 card pickup tonight, folks, live. Well, I don't know how many cards are here, but let me get them back in order here. Fortunately, they landed all on top of each other except for 3, which is right here, and the other 2. So you see right there. Slippery little suckers. All right. So it was back in the summer of '83. They were slipping and sliding. So just a few of them to show you, and 100 starting bid on them. Catman, Demon, Space Ace, Bill of Coin. Just happy belated birthday or no, it's not his birthday. It was his anniversary yesterday, right? Of his death.
Was it really?
I think so. I was on Roman Fernandez's live feed last night. I usually try to tune in every year for the annual toast that they do, and it's pretty cool. They got the puzzle on the back of this right here. It's pretty cool. So got all 4 of those cards. And there was Ace. So this, I believe this puzzle on the back is image of the very first Kiss photo that was published. Pretty certain. You probably know that one there, right?
That was from the KC kite flight.
Mm-hmm. Can't deny the hook. Lots of cool photos. $100 for all these cards, and there's the back of another piece there of that puzzle. And there's also puzzle pieces like this. There's some cool stuff in here. This is 1972 Rookie Stars, Wicked Lester. Just things you don't see every day on a set of cards. Here is Peter Criss in the band Chelsea. In concert. So cards 100 for those. There's the infamous loft. All right, so 100 on those. There's a lot there. I don't want to waste all the time tonight on showing every individual card, but 100. And let me turn it back over to Joe. If I can get this thing out of the way of my mouse. And go ahead, Joe.
It's amazing how long ago those photos were, Kenny. I mean, they just did the 30th anniversary of Unplugged. That just doesn't even seem possible.
It doesn't, does it?
Tiger Stadium was 30 years ago. I think yesterday. That just doesn't seem possible.
Nope. I just sold a Peter Criss owned Tiger Stadium shirt that went pretty well on Friday. Well, you probably seen it.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
There's only one, but it was very cool.
I didn't go to the first two shows, but I did go to St. Louis was the third show, and Kansas City was the fourth show of the tour. And the thing about those two shows was Alice in Chains only did the first four. And Kansas City, the Kansas City Kiss show, is the last time Alice in Chains played live. They did Unplugged after that, but their last live performance was opening for Kiss in Kansas City. We obviously didn't know that at the time, but that's crazy when you think about it. Remember, it was supposed to be Stone Temple Pilots, and was it Weiland OD'd or something, and he pulled out at the last second, and then Alice in Chains, but they could only do what, 4 dates, and then after that, man, it was slim pickings on that tour.
Really?
Yeah, they were pretty rough. Yeah, that Anaheim picture just came out of nowhere, didn't it? I still haven't ordered Unplugged, so I don't know. I wonder if it'll go on
I've
sale.
seen that, the Anaheim. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they're veering away from the boring cardboard covers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better on that cover.
Like Eddie Kramer redid that show, so I guess that's an official release, so I have to buy it.
Yep.
Put up my record rack, and I buy these. I put them in my record rack, and I never see them again. I never ever see them or touch them. It's the dumbest thing. If you look right, so hard to do. Right there. Those are all the Kiss Online ones. I've got every one of them still sealed. Never touched them.
Had to move that thing out of the way. Greetings to you too, Amelia.
From
All right, so I'm done with the cards. I got one set done, so I'm happy with that. So I don't want to keep wasting all the time on these cards. And
Kenny, more important than Kiss, you know, you're getting a Buc-ee's south of Indianapolis in the next year or two.
Greenwood, Indiana, yeah, and they're trying to contest it, and you know.
Why the hell would they do that? How far is that from you?
Greenwood, Indiana. It's not far from. It's closer to PJ than it would be for me, but for me, it's about 45-minute drive.
Man, you could go once a week, Kenny.
Oh yeah, no, we go down. Her mom's grave is down in Greenwood, so we would. Yeah. Yep, it's nothing for us to drive down there. That's for sure.
Man, I'd be down there all the time if there was a Buc-ee's. The closest one to me is in Springfield. Hell, it might be on the other side of Indianapolis. No, there's one in Ohio, I think, between you and Columbus.
Okay, yeah, there's one I think between, maybe it's after Bowling Green, Kentucky. I can't remember, but it's kind of close to Donnie, if I'm not mistaken. So
my Texas trips, I stopped at a lot of Buc-ee's. Had a lot of brisket sandwiches.
Yep, the brisket sandwiches are great.
Oh, they're so good. This is really cool. This is the rock poster pin. It's the Love Gun pin. I might have one open somewhere, but these are really expensive. They're usually like $50. I'll do 5 tonight for $20 each. They're going to be sealed. It's the rock poster, the Love Gun Rock God ones, I believe. I'll do pin $20, and I got to tell you, these write really well. So I still
That's
work.
it.
Yeah, they do. I still work in my restaurant, and it's a very, very expensive, very high end restaurant. And I opened one of these when I took it into work, and the guy paid with a credit card. And the first table, I set the pin down. I was like, check out the pin, and he stole it. So
Of course, yeah. When you got
first person.
crazy.
So pins for $20, which is a steal on those. Oh man, I'll do a couple of these. The Eric Singer 50th anniversary gold on black sticks, $40. That's what they cost at the show, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
$40. I'll do 3 of them for $40. Sticks 40. And then this came from the Kiss warehouse. I'm not going to say it. Kenny, see if you can figure out what I'm trying not to say. It's like not saying a no-hitter's going on when it's going. This is from the 97 Brisbane show in Australia. If there's anybody from Australia watching that, which it looks like there's not, I'll do this for $45. It came from Paul. It is not signed. So, yep, the comments are light tonight.
Well, you got 2 pins claimed as of right now.
Not what I'm talking about, Kenny. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, I must be missing something then.
I just said I put up an Australian poster, and if anybody from Australia, it doesn't seem like they're watching.
Oh, I see your point. She is very sick right now.
Well, what's wrong with her?
She's got a severe kidney infection. So yeah, she's in pretty rough shape. So all of our best to Stephanie. Yeah, she'll be fine. She just needs to rest and get treatment and all that. So
wow,
she'll be up in our chat here by next week, I'm sure. So yeah, 4 pins sold, is it? Anthony, it is the Rock Gods, which is the Love Gun poster of the Rock Gods poster. If you've seen the Rock Gods poster, it's just like that.
I have an open one, otherwise I would show it. Speedy, I got you for one. But I think these are refillable pins, and they're really, really nice. They write really, really well.
They are. I've got one that is open, but it does not write at the moment. I just got to find it. Where is it?
I think the idea was
right here. So this is what they look like. This is the solo version. The solo faces is what it's called, or 78 faces, or whatever it's called.
I have a couple of those. They're a little more. So
yeah, they are a little bit more expensive, and the most rare one is the metal poster, or the metal heavy metal. Yes, that's the most rare and more expensive one. It's all like chrome. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you just turn the thing there and turn the top, and that is your pin right there. And they're like roller pins, so they write very, very smoothly. But that one is out of ink, and I haven't refilled it yet. So let me see, what do I want to do next? Oh yeah, we'll see if there's anybody that's interested. I put this up in a claim on my KFB auctions thing for a 4th of July kind of thing, and I'll show it here and see if there's any interest in any claims. You can see it's 12 by 18, and it is pretty cool. I like it. And these are $25 shipped in the U.S. for the 4th of July kind of thing. And some people have been asking me to put on the front. It's like a gold thing that I was going to put on like boxes and stuff. But my brother told me, or no, someone told me, I can't remember who it was, that, dude, you just should put those on the back of items or something that is unique to you. So I may do that. And some people want that sticker on that. So if you want that, just put I for Independence Day, 25. And then I've got the bling version, You can do B, which this isn't posted anywhere as of yet, and we got the bling version here. So you can do B for bling, 25 as well, or if you want both, I would do both for. What can I do both for? I would do 40 on both.
Kenny, you need to have that hanging behind you.
I just got them printed up, and I haven't had time to frame them yet. But I got
Hey,
frames for them. But
put that poster up.
but yeah, they're pretty sharp. So if anyone's interested in those, 25 each, just B or I for Independence Day. And then I've got an Eric Carr drum head, 10-inch drum head. I like to get this out of here before it gets damaged. So let's start it off at 20 tonight. 20 for the Eric Carr. Just put EC20. I want to start this Eric Singer signed stocking at $1. $1 starting bid. Thank you, Tina. And Joe, go ahead, buddy. So ES $1 for the signed stocking for Christmas starting bid.
I'm gonna bang out a few things cheap. Let's see how this goes. I found a bunch of these. Alice Cooper Killer cassette, $5. Now this is an 80s pressing. I don't test my cassettes, but this one looks pretty nice. Killer, God, what a great album. Under My Wheels, Be My Lover, Halo of Flies, Desperado, Dead Babies. God, what a great cassette. Killer, $5. All right, I've done this over. I'm getting rid of this thing tonight. This came from Paul. It was signed by Paul, but most of it rubbed off. $40 for this. This is the Life Exposed. This is the Japanese version. It's really cool. It's all written in Japanese. I have no idea what it says, but Japanese books, so it's backwards. Japanese, if you can tell, this is the front and this is the back. It's very bizarre to even hold this thing.
So, right?
Yeah, it's like
it's bizarre. I'm wondering if I got to mirror you or something. It's like you're backwards.
Right. Yeah, it looks weird, doesn't it? I'm like, what the shit? So whatever I said, it was signed by Paul, but it rubbed right off. So, and this did come from Paul. And this is a heavy book. It'll cost a few bucks to ship. So I'm getting rid of this thing tonight. So
well, you can do media mail too. That'll save money. Media mail.
Yeah. So we got that.
Rob's in at 15 or at 16 on the Eric Singer signed Christmas stocking. So and Richard comes in at 18.
And then how about this? Let's do. I found this. This is Animalized live uncensored video cassette, still with the plastic on it. And look at that cassette. These are hard to find, not all beat up. So I'm going to ask for $20 for this because I might just keep it for a nice open copy.
Yeah, I got a VHS and beta.
Yeah, I've got sealed ones, but it's hard to find ones that bright white. So
yeah,
I like my dead media.
Tina, there's a lot of things in the works as far as merchandise goes, and the Eric Singer signed stockings up to 25. But I do have stickers like this that would be available for claim. I just don't know. They're going to probably be on the website by Troy. There's shirts and there's merch coming, like the posters, and I'll have some things on claims as well. That way you guys don't have to mess with going to a website. But stay tuned. It is under construction and it's being populated. And it's kfbauctions.com. So if you want to go check it out now, you can. But it is coming, and there will be not only my merch and stuff that I'm doing. I'm teaming up with a couple guys, and who knows who else along the way on some things. But it'll be some cool stuff. And if you know kind of thing that's got a Kiss theme to it, but no copyright infringements or anything like that. Just some cool. Hopefully, you guys think it's cool on some of the merch. And then there also will be some actual Kiss merch that I have back stock, and there will be like pop culture merch. Say if I got a bunch of albums and I just want to get rid of them, I'll put 5 Metallic albums up for that particular week on my website. So I'll share that link and all that stuff, and just keep redoing it as I need to, and rebuilding it up. So, but it is in the works right now, and yeah, some things coming. So Eugene is in at $25 on the Eric Singer signed stocking, going once for Eugene. There's a signature, brand new Christmas stocking, going twice for Eugene. Is there a 26? And we've got a double platinum, so we're going to do a DP for double platinum Japan. And I want to start that off at 30 if there's any interest in double platinum Japan. Go ahead, Joe.
Those mini cassettes, those mini CDs really bring back memories, man. That was again 30 years ago. So here's an Eric Singer shirt. This is a size small. I'm gonna do this thing for $20. This came from Eric. It's a size small, right? At $20. It is Into the Road, Columbus. Shout it out loud. No date. So $20 for a shirt. And this did come from Eric Singer, brand new, unworn.
You remember the Cincinnati one?
It was misspelled, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the best one. I'll see if I can find it just to show it off. I've got the best shirt ever. Here, Chris, if you're wanting to buy some cassettes, I'm hoping you'll buy a bunch. I'll do a little package deal. How about this? Let's do a trash. Let's do Freak Out. And I'll throw in a bootleg Detroit Stories for $8 for all of them. Is that two? Let me do one more, Kenny.
You're good, buddy.
$8. And then I've got plenty of these. These are the Animalized, these are the Monster buttons. These were sold at the merch booths on the Monster Tour. I'll do 5 sets at $8 each. These are brand new, unopened, sealed. $8. Or like our friend always says, what does she say they are? Badges?
Badges, yep.
Badges, yeah. Yeah. All right, Kenny, make me small for a second.
All right, hang on 1 second. Let me get over here, buddy. I just
Nobody wanted that book.
Open a new tab, so. Yeah, you've had that book up for several auctions. I don't think anybody's too interested in a backwards book.
I just want to get rid of, you know. All right, Chris, I got you for those cassettes for $8. I've got more I can do. Found a whole bunch of cassettes.
All right, and I got Robin at 30 on the Japan CD. Eugene, that Eric Singer stocking, that bid was best enough to buy that for only $25 for the Eric Singer signed stocking. So thank you.
Can you get rid of me for a sec, Kenny?
Oh yeah, you said to make you smaller, so you didn't say get rid of you.
I meant really small.
Really out of here. Okay.
Really.
Bye, Joe. All right, so gotta be specific. Double platinum's at 30. Is there a 31? And we're going to start the Alive off at $30 as well. Alive Japan 30. I've never played these, but A30 AJ Alive Japan, however you want to word it. And we're going to do it going once, going twice for Rob at 30. And just so you guys know, like 85% of you for the auctions from last week are being sent out tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to wrap up the other 20, 15%, whatever's left of you. And then I'm going to be getting into the Peter Criss stuff. I'm still collecting on that as well. There's people that still owe me from last auctions and from last Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I need to collect. I try to combine them with the Peter Criss auction, but keep them separated at the same time. So I know what I need and all that, but it don't make it easy for me. So for multiple, I'm trying to get things to where I'm invoiced on Thursday for the Monday through Wednesday and be collected before I invoice on Saturday. So I got to keep them separate for things for me because it's too much work to try to combine all 4 days of work auctions every week into one box. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to work out a way of making that simpler for me, but so far it's not working out unless I hire a few people or a couple people to help me out. But it just can't happen because I still got to stamp things, I got to tag things and all that, and I don't want to have you guys waiting for the auctions from last week anymore because I always try to stay within a week to 10 days on the shipping. So, Joe, just go ahead and wave me down if you're ready, buddy. If you can hear me. I see your head, but I don't see you waving your hand in front of your face. So I just don't know if he's ready to come in or not. So 8:30 for a live, and that is yours, Rob, for the double platinum. Rob Crespo. I used to combine 2 weeks worth of auctions. I need to ask you, are you ready, Joe? Give a thumbs up, buddy. Okay, now I can see it. I just want you to know that you are within a tiny little circle. And in that little tiny circle, if I don't see your hand in front of your face, it could be outside of the circle. You know what I mean? So it did. Rob.
That's the question about those CDs. Those CDs came out in 1996. It was a real big deal because we still had those real crappy. When CDs came out in the late 80s, they just took basically what they were using to make the cassettes and they slapped those onto a CD. Polygram did. There was a lot of problems. What was it? Room service ended too soon. There was all kinds of problems. So Japan went and remastered them all. The first up till Dynasty, they remastered all the CDs and they put them out in little mini album covers. And like double platinum is shiny and it opens. And then they've got all the Japanese stuff. They've got the lyric sheets and everything in them. They were awesome. And those were like when they were like $50 back then. They were really expensive. They sounded great. And then we remastered ours over the United States. And I think those actually sounded a little better than ours. Those were great.
Gotcha. And I did want to point out, Rob, had you sent the payment on the time frame that I was hoping you would, it would have been sent out way before, but you sent it after. And it was just not in my schedule to go to get into all the shipping stuff to where I can get it out to you like it would have been a few days prior or right after I'd sent you the invoice. So just to put up my case on that thing, because I've seen a lot of messages from you and some deletions as well. Just know I wasn't ignoring you, but man, I have been so slammed with messages with trying to keep up with comments on posts and all that good stuff. So everything is out the door tomorrow and for Wednesday. And I'm getting into the Peter Criss auction starting tomorrow. My brother actually, we tagged one of the shirts today that we had upstairs still, but we never made it downstairs. I had a plumber stop by today for water pressure issues here. And I was on the phone for probably about 2 hours total, just talking to different people. And it's just there's only so much time in the day. And then I had to fix me a T-bone steak that I've been craving for the past few days that my wife got. And me and my granddaughter kind of split them. So split the steak. She came over and Ella, granddaughter, and myself, we enjoyed a T-bone steak. So it was good. And I do want to put a few things out there. I'm going to show a few things that are up on the best offer, starting with this item right here. It is available to purchase at $425 if you are interested. I had it up there and best offer was only $200 and you got 4 genuine signatures there from the band. And you'll never find another Ace Frehley signature on a newer or whatever, for future comics. So if anyone wants this signed by the full band, including Ace and Gene and Paul and Peter, with the COA from the Kiss Army Warehouse, that it is legit. This is number, it's hard to see within this plastic, within the plastic. There's like 2 plastic sleeves over it. I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. That way maybe I can see it better. It says limited to 500 made. So it doesn't give an actual number, but it is one of 500 that were made. So $425 is the buy it now price on that if there's any interest in it, or we can start off at $425 if there's more than one person that wants to try to claim it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go grab, what was it I was wanting to grab? Let me grab this sleeping bag, and I will just do this show real quick for those that may want to see it. And I have no clue what the bids are at right now. And this is the way Peter received it. I know that some were sealed, some had the the cover or whatever, the paper insert or whatever, but this is open on the bottom, but it's taped shut right here. So, but you can see how vibrant and fluffy the sleeping bag is. There's no wear to that tag. This has not been used. It's been in the bag for all these decades. And again, it's not been to a store, so it may not have the insert on the top of it like the ones that were in the stores did. They may not have sealed them all. I don't know what the situation is, but anyway, this is up for grabs. So this is item number 2 that is on the page, but this is the first item of the Peter Criss selection, and I will be showing the others throughout the night. So go ahead, Joe. And these will go till the end of the week. So go to the KFB auctions page if you're interested in bidding on them. And I will take messages privately if you want to bid privately to not be seen, but your price will be transparent. Let's put it that way, but not your name.
Let's do Ace Frehley. This is from Kiss Haven. Origins Volume 2, signed by Ace. I'll do 210 on this tonight. This is the blue vinyl one. We are almost out of Ace items, so one of our last things signed by Ace, 210. If anybody wants this, will come with a COA. I also have an original Ace Frehley picture disc and a beat-up jacket for $30. Jacket's kind of beat, but the picture disc is nice. I was going to get it signed, but obviously I can't now. So this is an original picture disc, $30. And let's do, this came from Eric Singer. I'm going to do, this is a size large. This is the Ronnie Montrose shirt. And on the back, Eric has mentioned in the special guest. This was given to Eric as a gift. You can see where it says Eric Singer of Kiss right there. This came from Eric. So size large, $20. Here, this is the shirt. We were talking about mess ups on shirt. Kenny, you ever seen this one? You there?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm reading comments.
So for the reunion tour, they did this. It was they would take this was sold at a bunch of different shows with a bomb blast behind it. So I have to be real careful. So you got the I was there, okay, with the big bomb blast. Now you ready for this? Tell me what's wrong with this shirt. This was never sold.
Hiroshima, setting Hiroshima on. Ooh.
Oh my
God. Wow.
The merchandise guy would come to these conventions, and he was a really good friend of mine, and he told me that they didn't realize that they did these for every, like I've got the Orlando one. They did these for every show. And he said that these were actually set up on the merchandise tables. And he said Gene was walking around and saw it. And he's like, what in the hell is that? And he ordered them all immediately destroyed. And he kept a few back. And he's like, here. And he sold me one. I was like, oh, man, that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. How wrong is that?
That is wrong.
On fire with a nuclear bomb blast on the back of it. Could you imagine?
Goodness.
This is an official shirt. This is ready to go. Yeah. I've got like Orlando, the shows I went to, but man, I was like, oh, that is so freaking cool.
Wow.
What's his name? Anderson. He used to bring awesome stuff to the conventions and sell it to us. And then if he knew you, he would sell some really cool stuff on the side. So I had some fun stuff back then. I think I got Eric for the picture disc.
And Robert's, I can't remember what I was asking for on that. I'm wanting to say it was, what was it, 475 or 400? I can't remember on that bust. We can do a best offer thing tonight if and I'll see if it'll go anywhere. So let's do that. For this,
I've got an extra COA for those too, if anybody needs one. In the envelope.
So this has got some damage to the bottom. the felt, but you can put a new piece on, no problem. So there's the Paul Stanley bust, and by Gene right there. It's signed by Tommy on the ribs, signed by Peter under the arm, and on the back it is signed by Paul Stanley. So signed by four. About the Rock the Nation or World Domination tour. What tour would that be? World
Rock the
Domination, right?
Tommy Thayer, yeah, 2004.
Hang on, no, that's more symphony, right?
No, he was
With
right.
Tommy and Eric, or Tommy and Peter instead.
That was 03, World Domination.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah, because Ace should have been for the World Domination.
And those were released in what, 97, 98, something like that?
Yeah, somewhere in that range, yes. So, however much you want to offer on that, let me know if you want to do any offers on it, and I'll entertain you. So, let me go and get this out of the way before it gets broke. But there you go. If that interests you, I'll show it one more time if I need to.
Those busts are so gigantic in the box. 4 times I bought a set of them, and I always wind up selling them off. They're just too big.
Oh, I love mine's in the case. I'm going to keep that one, but I like mine because it's like pure, really white face. It's not got any discoloration to it. All right, so I got a Kiss tree right here. So K for Kiss tree. The sleeve is really good. So if you got a jacked up sleeve, this could be. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. This could be a replacement. This that flaw right there. I did notice that as I'm turning it. But right here is the actual book. And it does not have the sign sheet in there because the sign sheet was taken out. And you can buy it for the photos, make displays with it, or just read it, put it on your coffee table, whatever. So Kiss tree.
Is that book falling apart when you open it up like that?
Yeah, this one.
It must be later.
No, I think the ones that were falling apart had like the taped number on them or something like that.
Those were the very first ones.
Yes, but this spine is.
Oh, wow.
It's separating right there. It's just so you guys know.
Kenny, the very first ones came apart when you opened them.
Well, this is kind of bent out of shape, so I'll show you the other end. The other end does look pretty tight, so it's not like it's going to fall out right away.
The pages came apart when you opened them.
Yeah. So for Kiss tree, $1 start on that. Just put K1, and I'll get Joe Big again. But again, even if you needed to upgrade, if yours is in worse shape than this, I think $1 starting bid on this makes it worth it. Just needs a little clean out. So K1. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I've got a sealed Last Temptation cassette with the sticker on it, $10. This was when cassettes were starting to go out. These are kind of hard to find. I have a duplicate somehow, so Alice Cooper, Last Temptation. If I could focus on that. Music for your ears and eyes. Surprised I don't have the song titles or what they released from this first. Lost in America. Anyway, $10 for this. It's a sealed cassette. Here's another Eric Singer item. I'll do this for $75. Signed by Eric. Set of shot glasses. Shot glass shot glass $75. Signed by Eric. This came from Eric. One of the things we received from him.
And for the record, I will send that Kiss tree media mail, just so you know. So it'll be a lot cheaper than sending it Ground Advantage or Priority.
And then this will get a little confusing here. Haven't shown these for a while. We've got all this Phantom of the Opera stuff. We got it straight from Paul. This is new old stock. There was a set of 6 postcards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the back, they say Paul Stanley is a Phantom of the Opera and the dates. I'll do the set of 6 for $15. I also have the what do you call this? The program. I'll do a program for $25 tonight. This is when Paul was Phantom. Let's see right there where it says Paul Stanley.
Thank you, though. Kenny, where do I see the sleeping bag? I just showed it, Ralph. Oh, you mean, sorry.
You can bid on it.
Yeah, you can screenshot this right here, or you can come back and rewatch this auction here. And I will highlight that for you, Ralph, just so you can screenshot it, or you can actually go to it if you like and bookmark it or whatever you want. But just hit that QR code. That's the KFB Auctions Facebook group. So just answer the 3 questions, pretty easy questions, and agree to the rules. And you're in. And you'll see things that I got a Spirit of 76 fully signed by the band that is up. And so far it's not hitting the mark. And we'll see where it goes by 11 o'clock tonight. So you got to 11 o'clock, which is another hour or so, hour and 45 minutes to make that one happen, or else it will be kept or plan B.
What item are you talking about?
The Spirit of 76 fully signed by the band.
Oh.
Beautiful condition poster. And yeah, it's a beauty. The signatures are huge and all silver. So, but anyway, and what was the other thing? And if you want to watch this on YouTube, you can again go to the KFB auctions.com. I'm pretty sure I was getting ready to go there, and Joe asked me to get him out of here, so I'll go check that out. But I'm pretty sure that they can be viewed on my website as well if you go to KFBTube or YouTube, whatever it's titled. But you can watch it there on YouTube if you just go to the website, or you can just subscribe and go to YouTube separately and watch on your TV and bid through your phone. So
I
you
didn't
can
mean to mess you up.
No, you're good. I got sidetracked when you asked me to take you down, and I was trying to go over there just to see if it's actually being broadcast in my website right now. So I'm going to check on that while you do your next items.
All right.
It's up on my page. It's the best offer thing, and right now for the best offer is 36 for Tina. We're going to see if there's a 37 or higher for the history book, but I want to say that Tina is on the right track to being offer accepted. So let's see if we can get it higher.
That's the best price I ever paid for a history book. Jeez.
Well, I don't have their signing sheet, but yeah, it's still a good deal for $36
Great book.
right now. So, all right, go ahead, buddy.
How about a Pink Floyd cassette? $5. Delicate Sound of Thunder. Here's the cassette. $5. So I'm gonna do that. I know I was just asked about these. These came straight from Paul. This is all we have left. These are going to be I'll do each one of these for $275 each. These came from Paul Stanley. They're signed by Paul on the cover. They're both promo copies. So these are promos signed by Paul that came from Paul. They would have never been played. I think these are hard to find. Some people told me these were easy, but I'd never seen them. So Turn on the Night promotional copy. And it's 100% unplayed. It did come from Paul Stanley from the Kiss warehouse. So I promise it's unplayed. And Paul signed the front of it. Turn on the Night. And then the one I like a whole lot, Crazy, Crazy Nights. I had these 45s, but I did not have the promo ones. Promotional copy, not for sale. There, it's focusing on it. And these are unused. There was a pretty good set promotional 45s from Paul. So
Wade is in at 44 on the book. Okay, thank you, Dan. But yeah, guys, on my website, I think that Pat is who is helping me build the website. I think maybe he populated these videos in here on the, and it's something that I can do myself, possibly in the future once I figure it all out. I'm still learning it, but you also can click on the YouTube link at the top and find me in the live auction there. You'll see it right at the top right when you go to that website, you're going to see the video right at the top. So just know that you can always just go to the kfbauctions.com and you'll see the YouTube at the link, or the YouTube at the top for the link to take you straight to my YouTube channel. So that's kind of handy to know for you guys if you want to watch on your big TV, or you can just mirror it over however you want to do it.
All right, Paul, you got crazy nights. All I have left is turn on the night. This is Paul's for $275. So I had some people tell me these were easy to find. Gee, I've never seen the promos. Okay, I could do the Gene Simmons figures. I would love to, love to. Hey, Paul, 250 right now. Paul, 250. It's my last one, last 45. If you want it, it's yours for 250 right now.
You just made Joe smile, Rob.
Man. Here. Gene Simmons action figure. I'm doing $12 a piece right now. $12, 2 for 20, or a case of 6 for 60. You get this is a Mezco figure. It was made for the vaults. They call it an action figure. People get really upset in the comments about action figure. I didn't name the damn thing. So if you're going to get upset, I don't know what to tell you.
He's not very active.
Boy, they get really upset, man. So comes with a coin, and then I'll throw in, I've got the download card they sent out for the vault too. I'll throw in one of those. So $12 a piece, 2 for 20. They're still sealed. And I've got plenty of these things.
Wade, I do apologize, brother. I was off the chat and I was looking at my phone. I got to stop doing that. But I also want to keep an eye out for our friends like Christopher Elledge that I can't see in the stream on the screen, but I see it on my phone. So I did not see your YouTube comment. So because I wasn't looking in that chat, but I got you now, brother. So we're at 44 on the book, going once for Wade at 44.
Yeah, I didn't see that either for Wade. Just so you know, Christy, I got you for 2 Gene figures. I almost said dolls. Jesus. Yeah, 2 figures. I didn't see that bid either. So
yeah, it's a screen. It's a screen on the screen kind of thing, and I just wasn't paying attention to the screen like I was the comments through Facebook app only. So I got to remember just to look at both the feeds, especially.
Rob, you want 1 or 2 G's, 1 for 12, 2 for 20. You put them all over your house, man. I've got them all over my house. I've got these things in the kitchen. It looks cool to have a bunch of them too. Anyway, they stand up really well by themselves. Kenny knows.
They keep him company at night. It'd be if somebody broke in, it'd be like they broke into like the Puppet Master or something like that.
I got so many Gene Simmons figures.
Oh, this guy's lost his mind. We better split.
Get the hell out of here. Grab a case.
Yeah, grab a case. And Gene Simmons will charge them when they get out the door with them.
The comments are great. How much does Gene get off those? People are just, it's amazing the way people's mind work on Facebook. It just brings out such negativity in people. Just horrible.
Yeah, somebody ought to do like a video of like using Gene Simmons as that figure as a pinata or something. Just do an AI video and beat the hell out of it to get candy out of it, and then you can see his head moving on the pinata. That'll be $29.95.
Yeah, Rob, I've got you for the pin too. We can all throw that in one box.
I think it's funny. Wade, you own yourself a history book too, brother. Thank you for 44.
And I do know for a fact, this might make some people upset, but I know for a fact that sometimes the band, when they would be sitting there in full makeup before the show, if they were bored, I think I heard Tommy like to pull up like the horrible, Tommy Faker there, and they would all kind of sit there and read that shit and laugh on those last legs at the end of the road tour when they were making an absolute fortune. On some of the comments people would make.
I like the hidden cameras inside of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna auction this at some point. This is that card signed by Paul. This is an old Christmas card that Paul would send out. If you remember, there's one of these in the history book. So you'd fold it in half, except this one we found has a vintage Paul Stanley signature on it. That is a real signature from the 70s. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but I expect that to go for quite a good chunk of change.
That should be bagged and carted.
You're right, Kenny. I don't
Protected.
know where the pin is. The pin is the rock pin. They were normally $50. I did them tonight for $20. They've got the love gun on them. They're in the round thing. I don't know where it is. It's a mess here. So I have plenty of them. They're $20 a piece. It's a great riding pin. Let's do, yeah, Chris, I got you for a pin. I got Chris Taylor for a pin. I've got Chris, Rob, and Speedy. These came from Paul. This is an 8x10 photo. So we did the photo for Hottest Show on Earth and the set of VIP guitar picks for Hottest Show on Earth with the icons for $20. So it's the promo 8x10. This did come from Paul. There's a few of these. And then the set of 4 guitar picks that match Hottest Show on Earth. And then it's got the icons on the back. So I'll do $20 and I've got a bunch of those. Not a bunch. I've got like 4 or 5. So it's these 2 things. Whoops.
All right. So I got an offer. I'm not saying I'm going to accept it, but I got an offer at $260 on the Paul bust. Is there a $265? And we can make it an auction. If you need to see the bust again, I can show it, but it is signed by 4 KISS members: Peter Criss, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and Tommy Thayer.
I got you,
So,
Anthony. If I miss somebody, I've got plenty of jeans, man. Don't worry about it. We've got plenty.
we'll see where it goes here, Rob, in about within the next 5 minutes. All right. And I want to make note here, bust with the question.
Well, I'm on some Taylor series. I told him I'd do some passes tonight. Let's do. I don't know what I did last week and what I didn't do last week. So,
do you need to say who you got the jeans for, or who got jeans or not?
I got Gene for Anthony, Eric, Rob, and Christy. 2 for $20 for all 4, and I've got plenty more. Don't be scared to message me. You can go to GeneSimmonsActionFigure.com and see them there, but I'd rather sell them straight out. So, but I've got plenty. A live 35 meet and greet, $10 to start. A 35 10. We'll do a bunch of these, and then how about? This is the nothing on it. This is the laminate from Into the Road, the last leg. $8 a piece. I've got plenty. So the unused laminate for 10. And then I've got a Guns N' Roses from 2023. Cool lanyard, VIP 2023. And then there's the laminate. $10 on this one. Taylor's in on a live 35. What day is the post office? Is it closed on Friday? I know it's closed on Saturday, but is everything closed on Friday this week also, I'm assuming? I don't have a bank job or anything, so I think everything will be closed on Friday this week. Here, how about this? This is a poster from Paul. June 29th, 30th. This is a poster of $40 if anybody's interested in this poster. Well, they do some weird festivals over there for Kiss and Rihanna. So there's the top. If anybody can read that, knows what it says. I'll do $40 for this poster. There you go. They talk about those older festivals, how they put everything under the sun together. Noel Gallagher, Kiss, Rihanna, Katy B, Billy Idol. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Dave. So that means I got to have everything shipped by the 1st. All right, I got Eric Woodland for a Kiss lanyard.
You need to come to Knoxville with us, Joe.
You think so?
I think so. It'll be fun.
Kidding. I don't need any autographs. I've got plenty.
It ain't better. We ain't going to get autographs. You think I need Eric Singer autographs? Or Tommy's? It's not no autographs. Real. I'm going to get some, but just to show support. But I don't need them. I'm just going there to hang out with friends. And Eric being one of them, yes. But he's going to be busy all weekend, so it's not like I'm going to be hanging out all weekend with him or anything. But I just it's going to be me, Donnie, uh, Speedy, Jay, Michael Anderson, and Leslie, Danielle. There'll be a lot of us there to hang out. So, who else is going to Knoxville? Roll call here in the chat.
All right, Eric gets both those lanyard passes here. Let's do another one. Let's do this one's a little tougher. $20 for this one. Euro Kiss All Access. This is the only one of these I've ever had. Kiss Alive 35, Euro Kiss $20.
Awesome. So EU 20. I'm going to show this real quick, and I'm going to go grab a few things, Joe. So I'll let you do your thing for a few items. Move some back stock out if you'd like.
Yeah.
So this is the stage played batter drum, which is the back side of the bass drum. Stage played. You can tell that it's got some age to it. So this is up on the auction page, up for grabs. It is not something you see every day of a bass drum batter head, and there is more stuff to come, guys. Trust me. There's been some conversations, and you guys are in for a treat. But we got to get some things going. This is one of the 4 original members that deserves to be bid on as well, and show him some love, because there's going to be some more historical, so to speak, items to come your way. So that you may have interest in. But that is the drum. I wanted to show that, and I will show the guitar and the stool before the end of the night. But I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a couple other things to put up for sale as well.
Taylor, you get the passes. All right, I'm going to do a clearance sale here on some Kiss Haven stuff. We're going to move some stuff. I was told to move some stuff, so let's go. These are Kiss Haven items. They're going to come with a COA. You will get the item I'm showing.
I need to move some Monster Tour books too.
Yeah, I'm done with those. You can do those. Asylum signed by Paul in silver, $220. So this is a 2014 Asylum signed by Paul. This is the one you will get, $220. You will get this one. So Asylum, $220. Is the Euro Pass with Ace on it or Tommy? Tommy. Where to go? There. Here's a good one. I'll do this for $250 tonight. This is the Best of Solos signed by Paul. This is the one, I don't know when it came out, 18 or something. This is the White Splatter. This is a $100 album by itself. So this is complete, signed by Paul, $250. So like I said, this is an easy. These sell for $100 by themselves. You can't get them signed by all 4, but you get it signed by Gene and Peter. They look great. Friendly hint: if you do take it to Gene and Peter to get it signed, point. A lot of people will put Post-its. When you go get a signature from one of these guys, cover everything with Post-it except where you want them to sign, because I know sometimes they sign on where they're not supposed to. So friendly hint from experience. Love Gun, $220, signed by Paul. This is, what is this? This is the, oh, wait, I'm sorry. I meant to pull one of the cheap ones. Hell, I'll do $240. $240. This is the Kiss Online one with the gold. And I might have a gun to put in there too. I'm not sure. So I'll do this exact one for $240. This is the Kiss Online one with the gold record. I know some of them did not come with the guns, but I think I have an extra one I could throw in there for you. So $240, signed by Paul in silver. This is what you will get. I'm going to blow this one out. This is the Virginia Beach off the soundboard, signed by Paul. $220. This is a $50 or $60 album. I'm not sure which one this is. We can find out. This is the Kiss Online one with the colored vinyl. So this is what, a $60 album? Signed by Paul, $220. Kiss Live in Virginia Beach. You could complete this. You could get 2 of the 4 signatures you need in Knoxville. So it's signed by Paul. This could easily be completed. And this is the Kiss Alive one for $60. 210, signed by Paul. What else do I have? Okay, this is one of the very first Kiss Online colored vinyls. Colored vinyl. Kenny hates when I say that. This is the very first one, and we had Paul sign the actual album. So I will do $175 for this one right now. So it's only the vinyl signed by Paul, but it used the regular cover. So you can put this in a regular cover, and it is signed by Paul Stanley. You know what? I'll do this for $150 right now if anybody wants it. All right, here we go. One of my last ones. Signed by Ace, 2 1/4, The Elder. Signed by Ace in blue, 2 1/4. We had him sign a few in blue. This is the Kiss Online one from 2014.
My God.
All right, let me write these down before I get. Okay, Chris Taylor, you want the Virginia Beach one, 210. That's fine, man. Although that Best of Solo is a steal, man. I won't have it that low again. Chris Taylor,
So
first.
I'm going to do this as a $1 starting bid. And I want to show you guys. This is a Paul Stanley costume. But Halloween's not that far away. But you can dress this up and make it look like a 80-year-old, 90-year-old Paul Stanley. And have the cracked face to represent the wrinkles. So if he wore makeup at 90 years old. So yeah, so there's that, and here is the actual.
I have 3 of those vinyl. I'll give you each one for $150. Jose and Dave, I'll give everybody one for $150. Okay.
Awesome.
This is
awesome.
Illinois. I'm assuming.
So this is a size unknown until I see size large. So $1 starting bid on the Paul Stanley costume with the boot covers kind of built in, and it does have the bracelet things on the back of the mask. The mask is pretty much trash. I was kidding around with that. Just know that it is pretty much trash. Just in me moving it around, I think I broke a piece of its face off. So it kind of looks like you can use this as a drop dead Fred when they smash his face in. Make him look like drop dead Fred. So $1 starting bid on the costume. I assume you've seen that movie then, right? Joe?
Yeah. You know how funny I think you are, Kenny. So like I said, Dave, Jose, I'll give you one for $152. I've got a few of those. Hey, Brian, I got you for that Europass for $20.
The costume and the wristbands are still good, so you can dress your kid up as Paul Stanley and buy a wig and be just fine, but the mask is crap.
Crap. Take the chance on some crap.
I mean, look at that. It's cracked crap. It's, yeah. They need to do a test run on longevity of their products.
Most of those Halloween things aren't made to last, man. They're
No, they're not.
They're made to wear for 1 year and that's it.
Yeah, but this ain't even been worn, and it's crap. I mean, look at the college bill.
Years, what I'm saying, that's quite a few years old.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But the costume is still good on that, so it's a size large. Yeah, or Mrs. Doubtfire, which kind of looked like Mrs. Doubtfire with the pie on her face. Oh no! All right, hello.
Here, how about this one? I got a bunch. Well, I got a few of these. Can we
Go
see that?
core.
This is, $10 on this one. World Domination Gold Court, and this is the laminate. The lanyard too. I've got a lanyard for it. $10. I probably got 10 of these. So WD10, and one more. Well, I got a couple more actually. So, how about the Lick It Up picture disc signed by Paul for $250 tonight? I think they go for $100 on their own. This thing's awesome. This was the Kiss Online one for Lick It Up. It is complete. You ever seen one of these open, Kenny?
Yeah, I've had them open and parted them out. The picture is pretty cool for each one.
I keep all my stuff sealed. I buy all this stuff and keep it sealed. So here's the Lick It Up picture disc. These are a lot better than the ones that came out now.
Oh yeah, the other ones they yellowed pretty quick.
They just weren't very sharp.
No, yeah, and dull imagery, yeah.
Of course, they came out in the 80s, but and then there's two others in here. You got these two, but $150 for that signed by Paul.
And Robert Mitchell, if you are interested, I'm going to counter offer at. You did an offer at $260. I will counter offer $300.
No, Ace was around in 2003. This is Tommy on that one.
Huh?
Or wait a minute. Well, it has Ace on it, but it should be Tommy. Huh.
Oh, that's the way a lot of Kiss merch is. It's kind of deceiving.
Yeah, I think in 2003 they were still kind of sticking to,
Yeah. To try to sell as much as they can before they had to do away with it. When the fans were getting upset, probably.
Well, Ace quit. It's not like they fired him.
Yep.
I tend to forget that. He did not quit. He did not get fired.
Nope.
Here, how about this one? Photo Pass, $40, unused from the last shows. $40.
Awesome. And I want to show these again one more time for anyone that may have missed it earlier. I don't know. We got 38 people hanging out still.
What's
Thank
the
you guys for being here.
Kenny?
It's a counter offer
For the bust?
from 260 to 275 for the bust. Rob, I know it's going to cost a bit to ship, which I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of $35 to $40 or so. Just know that, but I will accept your offer for $275. If that is good for you, just know it's going to be over $300 for shipping, but it'll be actual costs. Just so you know. So I'm sorry, I thought I blew myself up larger. It looks like Joe was sitting there talking. So if anyone's interested in these, $25 each. You can do B for bling for the 12x18 photo poster. They're pretty sharp. So there's the bling one. And here is the 4th of July patriotic KFB one with the cats. Red, white, and blue theme. The red and blue glow on the cats with the white logo in the center. I think it looks pretty sharp. Pretty vibrant colors. So 25 each or both of them for 40. And I will do some signed items tomorrow. I don't try to interact or interfere with Joe. He does a lot of, same as PJ used to do. They got a lot of signed items, but I got a lot as well. I just, I'd rather him take them tonight because I got 2 nights to do them myself. So, Joe, if you got any signed items, I'll let you show a few as well.
Kenny, I'm going to auction something.
Okay.
Dean, I'll go over what ace 8x10s I have left. But here, I'm going to auction this. This was a sample that was sent to Paul. The box is a little beat up. This is from the Bradford Exchange. Kitty, will you autograph that picture? I told you you're getting famous, man.
Yeah, I've had a couple people ask me, and I have no problem in signing it. So if they want it signed, I can do that. I mean, it's my art, so I mean, it's
I'm
really
going to start this off.
my
I'm going to start
idea,
this
but
off.
it's AI assisted quite a bit. So, but it does look as sharp as what I was putting in my head and put in the words. So, and where do you see
I'm going
that
to
at
start.
anyway?
What?
Will I sign it?
Angelo
Oh, I
just
see it.
asked.
Angelo, yeah,
Here, I'm going to start.
gotcha.
This is the Bradford Exchange. I'm going to start this off at 35 bucks. It's brand new unused. It was a sample sent to Paul. It's the last one I have. So it is Tommy. You put a battery in it. It does something. It's still got the tag hanging on it. I just opened it up here. I'm going to start this at 35 bucks. TT 35. This was a sample that would have been sent to Paul. But it's just needs to go away. So I'm tired of looking at it. So I'm going to start it super cheap. I think these are 90 bucks. New.
Robert, you got that for 275, brother. Thank you.
Here, since somebody asked. This is
Let me
all
get
I have
this.
left for ace signed photos. They're 175 each. I've got Cape. You'll get the one on top. 175 Cape. Computer. And jumpsuit. And that's it. What do we have? 20 of these, 20 different at one point, and I'm down to 3 different. And once these are gone, they're obviously gone. So that's all I have left.
What's the T35, Joe?
For Tommy.
Okay.
Anybody else want to come in on that? Dean, you want the Cape for once? All right. What do we have left of that one? I've got 3 left. Jesus. So I've got 2 left now. If anybody wants one of these, there's 2 left for 175. You think that was an outtake for the Viewmaster, Kenny? I bet it was.
Yeah. I'm thinking it was too.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to do this other stocking right here, the Dynasty stocking. So just put DS. I'll do starting bid 15 instead of the 25 I've had it at. So we'll knock off $10 a night just so I can get it off my table. But me down to some other things. So DS Dynasty stocking 15. And I want to see if there's any interest in this pillow here. This is fan made. It needs up, so you might want to take the pillow out and clean it. I got it in a collection. It does unzip right here, so you can take it out, whatever the stuffing is. So it's got a zipper. It's kind of hard for my big fingers to pull on the zipper thing. So let me zip it back up. There we go. But if there's any interest in this, I'll start the pillow off. It's pretty fluffy and has some lint and looks like some hair on it. So I got a lint roller somewhere that I will take to it, but I don't want to wash it. But there will be no hair. It's just like accumulated hair that was on it probably when I got it from the collection, but nothing major. I mean, it's not like it's, grown fur or anything. Pillow, I'll start off at $10. $10 for the pillow. In good shape. Just needs a little bit of a rolling of a lint collector kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, good throw pillow. Or as Nick Ludy would call it, bum pillow.
What does he call it?
Bum pillow. Something to put on a seat to sit on, yeah.
What's DS15? Is that you?
That's this Destroyer or Dynasty stocking.
Okay. I'm going to call this
And
Tommy for if nobody else wants it for $35. Whatever.
Greg Shoemaker, the bid last I saw, I don't know what it is right now because I've been on the auction for almost 2 hours. Last I saw, it was at 1,200, and that's not going to fly for me. But it could be getting closer to what I was looking to get for it. that took for that poster to look so nice and the signatures look so great on it. It took a lot for me to even put it up. So for it to go anywhere, it needs to go a little bit higher. And I got another avenue to do it in if I need to make that happen. So I shall do so. It's not like I needed to sell it. And I will go grab the toy guitar now while these comments are going and show you the details on that. So, Joe, if you can show something while you're still small.
Oh, sure. So you can see these. This was a sample set to Paul. It's the solo album shot glasses. I'll do these for $35. They are still new sealed. They came from Kiss Online. Shot 35. That's cheaper than they were. And they're long sold out, of course. Shot 35. Can he show his little thing he's got there?
All right. So for those that may want to see the detail on this, trying to get myself larger here. For whatever reason, I can't make there we go. I couldn't find a little stretching thing. All right. So there was some confusion on this. Like it was repackaged because it was missing some of the ink and put back in. But no, that's not the case. So I want to show you right here the original plastic. If I put my hand right in front of that, you see how that ink is right there on my hand. This was rested onto the guitar like so. So with this broken, this kind of relaxed onto the thing, and it could have just been on there so long, and a little bit of moisture in the air or whatever, and it just or there was pressure put on it from little something light or whatever. But there's no issues with the guitar, just age. But it is very white. It does probably need a little cleanup because it is open and it could be a little dusty on the inside, but I'm going to leave that to the buyer. But I do not think that the document or whatever is in there, but I can't take the guitar out to look. So it could have the pick, it could have the little yellow thing, the booklet or whatever. I just don't see it, not for this one. So you can see the box has been kind of pushed in, but to get these on a box is one thing, but to get a guitar that was kept by Peter Criss or any member of the band Kiss that is on this actual guitar themselves is something that's pretty cool.
Can you show the back?
Hang on, I want to show them this. See that residue there? That is just residue. If you can look inside there, that guitar is not affected by what you see on the plastic with that tape residue. So if you can if I can get it to go in that shot there, you can see that the guitar is pretty clean, except for that little bit that the ink is still there. So if you can heat it up and make it transfer back over onto the actual image, I don't think it's a possibility, but it's still there. And it is the open logo variant, and it was owned by Peter Criss. And I will put a sticker on wherever I can reach. If you want to put it like on like the inside of the box where I can reach it possibly, or on the back of the box, which is right here, I can access the back. So you can tell it's got some age to it. But I will put a Peter Criss sticker on it. And even if you wanted me to strategically put it on the guitar to cover up that ink missing, I can do that as well. So that would be after it was paid for and upon your request, of course. But there will be a sticker stuck to this box or on the guitar. And if that's somewhere where you wouldn't mind having it, I can do that as well. Totally your call. Okay. So it's an option. And I will say I do 3 levels. I'm doing 3 levels of pricing for the stickers. That will probably not qualify I know it won't qualify. It won't qualify for the green. Other item, that one is currently at this tier, which will be the red sticker. Now, depending on how high it goes, how much higher, if it does, it could convert over to the silver uh, sticker. So I got these cataloged. It is an undisclosed amount on what the tiers are because I'm cataloging everything. So that way nobody can duplicate things and say something was sold or whatever, have a silver sticker on a $20 comic. It's not gonna happen. All right, so let me see. That was a mouthful. Dynasty stocking is only at $15. Going once, going twice for Rob Crespo at 15. Is there a 16? And the pillow is at $20 from Taylor, which is right here. And we're going to call that going once, going twice for this as well. And we'll call them both here within 30 seconds for both. And we'll let Joe go ahead and do the next item since I just talked. I need to catch my breath.
Those toy guitars, I've seen quite a few of them over the years. I saw my first one in the late 70s. They tended to, the plastic on them, the plastic they used would what's the word? It would shrink and it would bust. So every one I've ever seen that's still sealed, the plastic is busted. I had a beautiful box guitar. The box was perfect, and the shrink on the front had popped open. It had the pick, it had the piece of paper in it, but it had popped open. And then I've seen a couple on the card. I had one where one of them, the card had actually shrunk up. In the one I saw, the strings had pulled, they'd come off, that they pulled the top of the on the bottom of the card, pulled the top up. The strings, they're hard to keeping them sealed like that. That plastic is just, that happens.
Yeah.
Some of the makeup kits I've seen, they're crushed. And the only reason they're crushed is because the plastic starts to constrict. That's why you see a lot of that old stuff. The plastic is still sealed, but it's split in places. It just happens. It just happens. So
yeah.
From the stuff we got from Paul, I would say there's no chance that Peter took those guitars out of the box and played them. Those were probably given to him and put aside. All the stuff from Gene, just like all the stuff from Gene, always has damage on it too. They've probably been moved 50 times.
Yep.
So that's just the way it goes.
Well, I know where they were stored and put into a temperature controlled storage area. They have been there, I believe, for 30 years themselves.
Before that? You know what I mean? That's okay.
So I know, but I'm just saying that's still 20 years prior to that they've had movement, or right, at least one other move as well. So
plus, how many times do they get moved around? Have they sat, or have they been moved 10 times?
Yeah, exactly.
I have a climate controlled storage, and it gets pretty damn warm in there. I'll say that. It's not like my house.
Oh no, it's definitely not 60 degree and dead of summer. Very true.
So, but yeah, that's such a cool piece, man. That is such a cool piece.
Yeah,
I've had a couple of those through the years. That's one of those JCPenney pieces. There's just not much of them. I'm convinced they only made a few of them at a time, sold them, then made more. The other thing with the toy guitar, that one Kenny just showed, the frets on it and the kiss that's not filled in. If you collect variants on the toy guitars, I've probably seen 10 different ones. The different types of fret markers. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Anyway, I'll quit talking too. This came from Eric Singer. Thanks. This is a sealed unplugged. What they would do on these samples, there weren't promo video cassettes. They would scratch out the UPC. So this was sent to Eric. This is $40. It is sealed new, never opened. So unplugged 40.
Yeah, and sorry I didn't get a chance to answer your question, Chris Taylor. Not Chris Taylor. Who was asking about that? The starting bid, Chris Frazier. It is on. I put the QR code up, so go to that page if you want to rewatch the auction at this 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock mark. A few minutes shy of it. Go back and for the QR code if you need to. But it's KFB Auctions on Facebook, so it is up for grabs right now. It will be up till I think Saturday. I think I got some ending Saturday and some ending Sunday on my off days of auction, so I can monitor them and get verification and all that once I see how high and now I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people coming in that are holding their bids until the last minute. So whether I'm wrong, that'll remain to be seen. But that's what my prediction is, that people are on standby. And I will delete comments. I've even deleted Eric Singer's comment because it's getting too polluted with too many comments. So I deleted one of his because it created another thread on top of that one as well. So, but yeah, Eric's kind of helping me with the algorithms by commenting and stuff. And it's pretty funny. The best enough little lingo thing that we did. But anyway,
no, I think they had the same sticker, but I've seen black guitars, I've seen white guitars with black necks, I've seen them with black headstocks. I'm convinced that they just grabbed whatever they had and put stickers on it, because I've seen BGs, Village People. I've seen a lot of different guitars.
Well, isn't it printed on? No, I don't think they're stickers, are they? I thought they were printed on.
Oh yeah, they're stickers. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
What you do is to play it. There's holes in the plastic, and you would punch the stickers in, and you would open up the holes. That's why you see them. That's why they talk about punched. So you would there's a hole on either side of the strings, and you would punch the sticker, and that way you'd get the acoustic out of it. Yeah, they're stickered.
Now, to answer your question, Rob, you did get the bust.
The fretboard and the headstock, those aren't stickered. Those are painted.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, I know the sticker for the image, the glitter.
Yeah, no. And like I said, I've seen black.
That's all the same on all the guitars is the same sticker, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only that's really the same. I've seen black, I've seen white, I've seen black necks, black heads, all kinds. It's just crazy the way it all does that. And the different front markers, the Kiss logo, like that one's not filled in. F holes, yes, thank you, Eric. Yeah, they're like curved, so that's very common to see an open one with those holes pressed in.
Yeah,
they're hard to find, man. And
Christy Mitchell, you did get the guitar, so thank you. And the next item I will show before we go off the air, which will be very soon, is the drum stool. So I was hoping to find the security shirt. I've got them. I just can't remember which tote. But I went off my pictures in my phone, so I figured I'd just lay out all the shirts, when I got to them. But somebody's asking to see the whole shirt. I think I'll just take a picture of another shirt and photocopy it, or shop it to where, because it's just black shirt with silver letters. Michael Altini was asking about it, and I got to try to find it to be able to lay it out and take a photo and all that stuff. There's always that one guy. Altini. So,
I'm gonna do three vinyl in a row, Kenny. This is a sealed unmasked. It came from Paul. It does have the cut on the upper corner. I'll do this for $90 right now. It's going to have the poster. It's going to have the order form in it. This did come from Paul. It is 100% sealed in his original pressing. $90 for this unmasked. I've got one extra of the Alive picture disc. These are selling for $260 on Kiss Online right now, plus shipping, plus tax. I'll do this one for $225. If I sell it, I'm buying unplugged.
Did you get the question from Tina in regards to the payment on the first, which is only
I said that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure. We were chatting, and I missed a few things. So Chris Taylor, you got the stocking for 20. Unless I'm sorry, I need to give Taylor a chance to come in at 21 if he wants to before I call that. But I am calling the pillow now. Go ahead, buddy.
So this is $225. Like I said, if I sell this, I'm going to buy the unplugged picture disc. So I still haven't bought it yet. Number 688. This is complete. It's complete. Whatever's in there. So I never opened it. And then I will do this. I think is my last Gene signed vinyl. I will do this for $345 tonight. Signed by Gene in red. Might have one more. I don't know. I know I'm out of the picture disc. What else can I show real quick, Kenny? How about from Eric Singer, Rising Sun Tour, $30 for the hat. Hat 30. This came from Eric.
All right, let me make sure nobody on the stocking. No. What is that poster you have out there? I'm not sure what that means. The poster. What do you mean by what poster do I have out there, Christy or Rob? I don't want to keep saying Rob, and the people will wonder who in the hell is he talking about, because not everybody knows that Rob Mitchell is um, disguised as Christy Mitchell. So, Chris Taylor, you got the stocking for 20. Thank you.
This came from Eric Singer. This is the 40th anniversary Japanese tour. It was Eric's. He signed it. I'll do this for $95 tonight. 2015 40th anniversary tour book, $95, signed by Eric. This did come from Eric Singer.
Teresa fixed the freaking peach cobbler tonight, man. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, I might go get some ice cream.
She put ice cream on it, and I was busy setting up the stream. So by the time I got it done, the ice cream was like milk on top of the peach cobbler, but it was like it was very good still. But she did it fresh out of the oven, so the ice cream didn't last long, but it was still good. All right, so Joe, go ahead and do one more item, because I'm going to do the drum stool after you're done with your next item here.
These were the official magazine. There's number 2. There's 3 different versions. I'll do this set for $15. You get Gene, you get Paul, and you get this is a convention exclusive one. So $15 for all 3. $15 for all 3. Mag 15. Gene Simmons solo. I did it for $365. Reese, if you want it, I did it for $345. I'll do it, Reese. I'll do it for you for $3.25 if you want it, man. Just because you buy so much from me here. For Reese.
For real.
Yeah. And that might do it for me, Kenny.
All right, brother. Let me go ahead and show this. I want to take this out because it does come with this.
Are you ready to stop also?
Yeah, I think I'm usually till 10, but we're at already 10 after almost. So this will be, I'll do one more item to show it for the night. That way, if anyone wants to bid on a final item or two, you'll have another 10, 5 minutes or so. All right, so here is this stool seat. And like I said, it's we're thinking that it's a possibility that this was between the Symphony and World Domination, because this is the nicest one of the bunch, and it was put closer to the front area, I guess, for like the most recent of the things, because they've kind of put them, as they came, kind of thing. But it does come with like a towel, but it's not the Peter Criss Beth towel. Don't know if Peter Criss used it or not, or it could have been a drum tech thing or dusting the drums off. I don't know, but it's in the drum thing. And I did find a piece of confetti there. So there's a piece of red confetti. And World Domination, that was Aerosmith, right?
Yes.
So this had to have been used other than World Domination, because Aerosmith is the one that you had the confetti for that time, that era, right? Remember the
second.
Remember the wings and everything that
Kiss opened. I don't even remember that tour. It wasn't very exciting.
No, Kiss opened for.
Yeah, I remember.
Aerosmith. I don't know if they took turns or not, but Aerosmith is the one at my show in Indy where they had the confetti of the wings and all that flying instead of Kiss confetti kind of thing. So,
Reese, I got you for $3.25 for Gene, man.
Pretty cool seeing a different kind of confetti flying, to be honest. But anyway, let me put this back on, because this has got like a slight. You got a line. Hang on, let me get this back one on first. That usually helps. Back one goes on really easy. And this one, you got to give it a little twist here. Hang on. Let me get this one on first. That's what I'll do. So there we go. That's how you do it. So it's not like it's bent real bad or anything. It's been used. So there is the drum stool. And if you look at Symphony, you can see the rim at the bottom and all that stuff. So it kind of does match up everything from Symphony, but that is just my opinion. And I did talk to them, and they're going to discuss it as far as the rule for instruments. They don't do instrument signings. If you would say to win this and you were going to Orlando, Peter would probably say, okay, yeah, I'll do that, but it's still pay for the autograph, of course. I don't know if they'll make it part of your 4, but they may slide on that as well. I don't know, but he will sign it if you paid that kind of money for it, is what we're discussing, and amongst other things. So that'll be answered by the time that closes down. So we'll try to reel all that in and make that an option. So say you want the front of it signed as well, that could be an option for you, so you can display it 2 different ways, looking down on it or head on, whatever. So, because it does look great looking at it head on, and you can't see the autograph though. So it would look cool to see an autograph right above the DW emblem on the adjustable. And I will break it down as low as it'll go, and you can just push it back up, or it just turns and goes down, turns and raises up, and you just lock the wing nuts. Pretty simple, but I'll try to make it as compact as possible for the trip to the winter. So that being said, let me put up the last 2 items and see what they are. Let's do a tribute to Ozzy CD and a debut CD. So we'll do DJ for debut Japan, 30 starting bid. I did still have the Alive that did not sell earlier for 30. So you can do.
I think Aerosmith headlined that tour. If you read the books, I think they brought Kiss along with them. I think that was.
Yeah, I know they did. I know that Kiss opened for Aerosmith. It was one. I brought my daughter. I brought my daughter with me for her first Kiss show, and it was like, this is not your typical Kiss show, kiddo.
Yeah, I don't think. I think that was an era, because part of the demand was they had to have 3 original members.
But Speedy says yes, they took turns.
I don't think they did. I think Kiss opened up all the time.
Let me see. The KB poster was stamped.
Kiss and Motley Crue, did they switch? Which one did they switch? Or was it Kiss and Def Leppard they switched? Kiss and Def Leppard they switched.
Oh, the tour.
Yes.
Oh, no, that was Motley Crue, the tour.
Yes. Motley Crue played first for that one. But I think for Kiss and Def Leppard, I think they switched.
Okay.
I think my show, Kiss played first.
That was just the Kiss 40, right? I believe.
Yes, that was the Spider Tour, yes.
Yes. Monster. So are you talking about this right here? If you're interested in this, I got the KFB the gold stamp sticker that I can put on this anywhere you like. You just let me know if you want it left, bottom, center. If you want one put on it, if you want me to sign it silver Sharpie. If you don't want it signed, and say F you, if you want it signed on the back, I'll do anything to make a buck. So if you want one of the posters, they are $25 each. And if I shouldn't say anything, I am a married man, so
I don't like Rick anymore for money.
Exactly. So but yeah, if you want one, $25 shipped, or both of them for 40 shipped. So you tell me. So Alive 2's at 30, and Criss is in on both of them for the debut Japan and the Alive 2 Japan. So let me go and write those down. The last 2 items being sold but we'll see if there's another dollar added to them. But yeah, let me know, Christy Mitchell, if you want one. But you can comment. They are up for. Well, I will put the bling one up later. But I'm giving the live auction an option to get both of them together right now. So if you're watching, that's a perk. But I will put the bling one up at a later time, probably after the 4th, to offer that up as well. And then, of course, on the website, they can be available there for those that may like them. So you can always cover up the KFB auctions and still have the cool cats. It's up to you. So put a Peter Criss album in the center of it. I don't care. It won't hurt my feelings. So $20 or $30 and $30 for Alive to Japan, I should say. CD, and for the debut. And I did have this Bathead Soup. It has Eric Singer playing the drums on Over the Mountain, I believe. And let's do for this one $30 for the tribute Tazi. It is got quite a few songs on it, and I believe this was produced by Bob Kulick. Yeah. So debut CD. And ladies and gentlemen, I've showed all the items except for the security shirt, which I cannot find, but it won't take me that long. I've got to go through 2 totes, and I need to take the shirts off anyway to tag them. So that'll be tomorrow. But I did do one shirt with my brother today. He tagged a little one of the things on the shirt. I think it looks pretty cool with the little tag hanging down the center of the shirt with the little cat tag on there to show it's owned by Peter. Kenny F. Big. Yeah, I'll get with you on that, but I'll write you down, Christy, for 25 on that. So, well, we'll work out the shipping situation because I still got to put it in a mailer and protect it and all that. But you got the big bus, so since you'll have a big box, I may be able to save you a few bucks in the shipping, minus the actual mailer and all that to protect it. So, we'll work that out because these suckers cost me like 10 and change to get printed up for that photo paper. So I'm not making a fortune on them. And then by the time you ship them, it's almost $10. So I'm making like 5 and get my money back. But nickels and dimes add the dollars, right, Joe? That's my So you just got to try to have a price point that is happy for the customer as well, and I get it. All right.
Yes, the sale on Kiss Picks is good for a few more days. Kiss Pick Haven, 50% off everything before 2025. You make a cart, and the discount will show in the cart.
Yeah, and some good deals on there. And I assume that you're shipping the stuff to me instead of coming over like we originally discussed.
I already shipped.
Yes, I know. I got the emails because I don't think it was Keith that shipped anything out. I mean,
we can talk, Kenny. I have this thing. It's like with my sites, I need to keep them at 0. If an order stays open too long,
I totally understand. I totally understand. So I need you to invoice me how much it costs for you to ship them to me because I don't recollect paying you shipping money. So
on the pick site,
huh?
You paid shipping on the pick site. Don't worry about it, man. Don't.
Well, I do worry about that kind of stuff. I don't, you know what I mean. I like making sure I'm good on things that I owe people on. So whether it's the next day or 3 months from now. So Chris Frazier, you got the 2 CDs. Thank you, sir. And Christy Mitchell. I got a lot of CRI or Taylor words in my auction tonight. So it's like Chris, Christy, Taylor, Chris Taylor, Taylor Shuhin. It's kind of like a little thing going on here. It's kind of funny, actually. But Joe, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, and I will be in touch with you in regards to Friday. See what you're doing, and
tonight or tomorrow.
Sounds good, buddy. All right. I will see you
All right.
guys. I want to send you out with a song as usual, and I will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye,
Bye,
Joe.
Kitty.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for